Well, this is the next day, and as you can see, the guy for some reason came down with his bricks. Well, I tried to go straight, but then I had to follow his bricks. So unfortunately I had to follow his bricks. So that's kind of why it looks like that. I tried to compensate as much as I could, but anyway, either way, for some reason I don't know why he did that, but it turned out good. Still got a big mess up here. This is probably why they put down plywood and stuff, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. It's got a crown on it. It'll flow down, so it'll keep the water flowing down over top of it. I looked at my videos there last night after I was done, and I noticed that he had jumped back in, which is what I probably should have done, because it wouldn't have been as much of a gap in between there and there. But I also noticed that where he had jumped in, he put mortar there, and that's what was all breaking free. So maybe it's better not to do that inset in with the bricks, because all that mortar that was around the where it inset in, all that mortar that was around that transition, it all fell apart. It must have got water underneath it and froze. So maybe where this is coming from the flue with a gradient coming down and then drop over, maybe that will actually work better. You'll just run over, and by rights you should actually have some type of a drip edge here or whatever, but myself, I think if it's sealed good, it should just run right off, and then it's got sort of a drip edge there, and keep going from there. Because these bricks, even though you can see the stones in them, the grout is still really good on them. So I guess, well, by the looks of it, this was pulled up to do the roofing. I'll have to tire this, so that's something else I gotta do too. But anyhow, first time bricklaying, it turned out pretty good. So the big thing I found with the mortar is you want to, well, especially up here in Canada, you want to have 2 parts sand to 1 part S mortar. And I also bought some Portland, and I put half Portland in it, because S mortar is made of 70% Portland and 30% lime, I'm pretty sure. So I just add a little bit more Portland where we're in a freezing country and it gets quite cold here. So I did want the lime for expansion and contraction. I didn't want it to be totally solid with the Portland. but I did want it to be a little harder. So that's it. Chimney finished. Cheers.